Yes, I'm a Christian.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I'm a Christian.
I am.
I am a believer.
I'm a Muslim.
Yes, I am.
Yes, but I'm not religious.
I mean, I believe in like spirits and stuff.
I'm a Christian. Yeah, I am.
To be very honest, I don't think it's a nice idea because people make mistakes. And I think the habit of counseling people once they make mistakes is
kind of ridiculous.
I feel like cancel culture is not realistic because people are just trying to impose their opinions on others. And then when someone doesn't agree with you, their opinion, they cancel that person totally.
Not allowed, not allowed.
I think it's good that we're kind of putting more scrutiny on people.
But I do feel like our current culture is a bit excessive with it.
Cancel culture is crazy. It has stolen people's freedom.
people get to cancel you forever. They don't give you a chance to change.
I think our actions have consequences, so I think some of the cancel culture makes sense. I'm also on the other side where I think forgiveness is really important for us as humans, so it's hard to navigate that line sometimes.
It's like mobbing a thief.
I think it could be a way to police people or balance things out in a way, but I mean, too much of everything is bad, so.
Did you just ask me what is a man?
Why is he what and not who?
I don't know how to define that.
Oh my god. A man is a male, right?
Males have some physical characteristics that actually differentiate them from females.
When God created, the first man I know of was Adam, and he was male, 2 legs, 2 hands. From what I understood, he had a
Thingy.
yes, and the woman had
Okay.
and
Just like me, I'm a man. Then the other gender.
me.
Man, you're trying to get me canceled, huh? What is a man?
Whoever identifies as a man, feels like a man, believes that they were born a man.
For me, a man's someone who will kind of uphold his own responsibilities and his own morals. I guess a woman would be someone who...
It's more nurturing or
Yeah, I guess
something.
so.
You just kind of go back to the traditional ways of seeing it.
I grew up thinking about it a certain way, and now it's becoming a bit more complicated. I guess I'll just leave my answer at that. I'm working through it.
Yeah, for me, as long as it's not bothering anybody, do whatever you want.
These things are very personal to people, so you can like what you like. I don't have to like it, but that's not my business.
Being a Muslim, I have my own beliefs on that kind of stuff, but I'm also taught to respect other people's beliefs and ways of life.
No, you can't just love anyone.
Being a Christian, I think differently. But I think that there is a balance that we attained over time that we're going to upset by trying out these different configurations of romantic connections. Man, man, woman, woman.
I cancel it, right? I don't.
You can love whomever you want, but not romantically, no.
Abnormal things are becoming normal lately. In fact, I shouldn't think before answering that question.
In America, everyone has the right, technically, to do so. But just because it's legal doesn't mean that it's good or beneficial.
I know the annoying thing. These guys do not come out to be gay. You know you are gay. You not end up marrying a lady that is straight that wants a man. Then you marry her and then she realizes, oh my god, my husband is gay. Who is she going to tell?
A man is supposed to love a woman is supposed to love a man.
What? Ah no now. Oh wrong now. It's not possible, my dear.
I'll first of all let him know that feelings are valid, right? But then because you feel something does not mean you are that thing.
What is she feeling? My daughter, she cannot even feel.
I try to be gentle with her, but I try to explain to her that that's, not really how things work.
We'll have serious conversations. And I'll buy out ice cream every time.
I would do my best to support him and try to protect him as best I can.
I'd be supportive of it.
Like I said, it's like, do whatever you want, as long as you don't bother anybody with it.
I'll listen to her and I'll try to figure out the source. Because you can deal with the source without my daughter getting to know anything.
If it's a young girl, she might not understand what is the difference between a man and a woman. And I would want to find out, how can I train her in such a way that teaches her that she's still loved, no matter what she thinks or believes, but also corrects her in truth and in love.
I'll take her to Mountain of Fire Ministries.
My son will never come and tell me that if that happens, to go for deliverance. But it can never happen because I know I'm already speaking to my seeds. No seed of mine will come out and say, oh, they are trapped in man, but they are trapped in something. Who cast out that devil?
All the prayers I was making when you were in my stomach, was it a waste? Oop, they will beat that out of you.
I'll go every way. I'll go spiritual, I'll go physical, I'll go psychological.
That's a mental illness. It's really not different from anybody deciding that they're a tree.
Free what? No. Because I'm like, when you're asking, I just imagine half the time the things that goes on in my mind. If I say it, I'll probably be in jail or dead.
Free speech allows you to say anything, but it doesn't mean that anything you say will not be prosecuted.
See, let me just say, if I say I can say anything in the name of free speech, okay, let me just go and tell a soldier man to shut up.
Like I will always say, I am not in charge of people's lives, but I honestly think that you have a brain that works. You have initiative. You even know when you're not supposed to be doing certain things, but they assign it to, oh, it's my right, I have free speech. You know deep down that this is wrong.
My initial thought is it depends on where you're at, who you're around, safety of yourself, and then trying to keep others emotionally and physically safe as well is important.
It really depends on whether or not what's being said is harmful or not.
I think you should have some common sense and think about what you're going to say. Maybe filter yourself a little bit.
People should have the freedom of speech. Okay. Yes. But should you say everything that comes to your mind?
As long as it's not harmful in general, as long as it doesn't cause chaos or violence.
That's when manners come in, discipline come in. You don't just open your mouth and say whatever you want because, oh, freedom of speech. No.
I'm a living proof. I will tell you my story. If we start now, we might not live here today, but I'm a living proof. I'm a living testimony of God exists.
For one thing, you can just look around yourself and see that the world is still turning and that it exists. We cannot exist without God. And furthermore, the Bible is very solid truth.
It's undeniable for me. I understand that God looks different for everybody. Our ability to love and to feel feelings, breathe air, and see these amazing clouds in the sky.
We can look at everything and know that God exists.
The fact that we're here.
It's faith. You really cannot measure faith. You can't, or with physical metrics. Yeah, you can't measure faith with physical metrics. Like, so it's more of a feeling. It's more of a thing. You just know that, oh, there's a void that you can't just fill with just anything.
There's a lot of harmony in the world that I feel like is hard to explain as just luck or just kind of happened, right? Also, just from personal experiences, I've had a lot of prayers answered, and it's an amount that convinces me that there's somebody listening and putting me in scenarios and situations.
I mean, look at everything. Of course, there should be a goal. Look at the skies, look at the trees, look at everything, look at humans. Someone should have made all of this. Someone who is bigger than all of this.